Hey everyone, welcome back to Absolutely Marvel and DC. My name is Benny and that is Sal, and this is where on a daily basis we review your favorite Marvel-themed and DC-themed TV shows, movies, and just whatever else we talk about. And once in a while we deep dive into a random movie. Right, Sal?
That's right.
If you
like today.
If you like this style of content, the podcast discussion content from two comic book experts who run their own channels, consider subscribing, hitting that like button, and joining the little family we have going on over here at Absolutely Marvel and DC. Today, Sal and I decided that we're going to pick apart the Spider-Man trailer in like 20 different videos like every other channel. And today...
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
You know what I mean? When in Rome.
So today, we're going to look at each and every one of these supposed Sinister Six confirmations / leaks. From the trailer and from what people are saying to decide for ourselves, are these people in the movie? Who are the rumored Sinister Six that are going to arrive?
Right.
Now, before we go...
We know...
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we have one or two. I'd say we have pretty much two concrete confirmations, but one face confirmation. That, of course, is Alfred Molina coming back as Doc Ock.
Yes.
So Doc Ock's in there. Boom. That's done deal.
As of right now with this video, and I'm dating the video right now so that tomorrow when everything gets put out there, as of right now, there is nothing but rumors going for everyone. And I'm going to check with you on a few of them to see which ones are actually confirmed. But as far as we know, the whole multiverse thing of like every character from every movie is a rumor. Now, the trailer did show a multiverse. The trailer did show Doc Ock from Tobey Maguire's movie. There's a lot, which kind of leads into let's have fun with this.
Right.
Now, the first one I want to bring up is we've got a lightning shock, which we're all kind of assuming is Electro, right?
Yeah, I think so. And I think the reason why everyone is jumping to Electro is for pretty good reason. The first of which is we know that Jamie Foxx is coming back. We know that Jamie Foxx played Electro. And we know that while Jamie Foxx is an Academy Award-winning actor and we all like him, not a lot of people were thrilled with his Electro.
I liked it. I actually just loved his song, Itty Bitty Spider. I played
Oh my God.
It was so good. I had it on a loop for like the longest time.
Remind me. But
I have a question, though. Is it actually confirmed Jamie Foxx is there, or is it another rumor and leak that he was brought in?
I think it was one of those confirmations like Alfred Molina confirming it. But
okay.
Or maybe there was an email leak, but I remember it's pretty much, like, I think before we even knew Alfred Molina was in these movies, we knew Jamie Foxx was in this movie.
Okay. All right.
So that's like a rumor from years ago. Like pre-COVID, we know that Jamie Foxx was in this. So when we see yellow lightning, we're like, oh, Electro. Even though Electro in Amazing Spider-Man was blue.
Do you think he's going to wear the costume of the more recent Electro that didn't have the mask? Do you think they're going to completely adapt him to look like Electro recognizably now?
I think yes, but it's not going to be like the classic big lightning face.
I don't think so.
Electro.
I don't think they'll do the big lightning face, but
I do expect if they do anything, they might have him, because if they do change his lightning from blue to yellow, they'll probably do something where he's charging up and he'll have electricity on his face.
Oh, that would
kind
look
of
so
mimic
good,
the
probably,
mask,
yeah.
right? Like it'll kind of like the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon did that. Otherwise, I think he's just going to look cooler. I think he'll look less like a Batman Forever villain and more like an actual fun villain that we want to see in a movie today.
Okay, all right. I mean, I liked his portrayal. I know you hate it. I like the song. I like the way he did it. I like how
I felt bad for his character. Like I was in the movie when he's brought down low. I love the interaction between him and Garfield when pre-Electro and everything. It's just everything around it doesn't work for me. The Dr. Kafka stuff, the Itsy Bitsy Spider, none of that worked for me.
Yeah.
So
I liked it, but that's my own opinion. Okay, so
that's fair.
So the next one I want to talk about is, and I've heard rumors, and I don't know how much of this is confirmed, but the pumpkin bomb rolling onto the highway does kind of confirm we're getting Green Goblin.
That's right.
Because we never had a portrayal of Hobgoblin in the movie. It'd be so weird if they're like,
James Franco.
Yeah.
For a number of reasons, I don't think it's James Franco.
No, I don't think so either.
But here's the thing that I'm really worried about, and it's called the CG misdirect. When Infinity War's trailer came out, we saw the Hulk in the Infinity War fight. Whole thing was a lie.
Right.
No Hulk. They use CG and move things around. Spider-Man himself was not in the Civil War trailer and in the big wide fight until after it was revealed that Spider-Man was in the movie. So
You don't think it's actually a pumpkin bomb?
No, I think it is. I think it's definitely a pumpkin bomb. I think they want to sell you on the idea that there's going to be a Sinister Six. But I think we all want it to be Willem Dafoe. I think it is definitely Willem Dafoe. But I'm worried because him laughing, and it's easily Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin laugh overlaying the pumpkin bomb, which is just the pumpkin bomb from Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's literally just rolling. It's not like...
Yeah. There's no question. That's what that is.
Right.
So, but I'm worried about any misdirect or any surprises that might be like, yeah, we're building up to this movie's going to be like an $800 million movie with like 800 characters. You know, Daredevil's here, the Sinister Six are here, Doctor Strange, the Avengers are going to show up at the end. Like, everything's going to be in this movie. And it's like, or maybe not. And I'm just, I don't know, I'm mitigating my expectations, but it's just a voiceover.
My overall expectations is to keep costs down. The true Sinister Six, if they arrive, based on the rumors, will not be to the... One of them, and it looks... I'm assuming Doc Ock at this point, is going to be the lead villain. And everyone else will get cameo, final fight.
Well, Doc Ock does have the de-aging Marvel effect on him.
Yes.
So they want you to think Spider-Man 2... And I doubt they'd use it on everybody.
Right.
You know, Jamie Foxx doesn't necessarily need it, but like Willem Dafoe might. I think he's pushing 70.
Plus, take that in mind. He is 70. Pushing 70-ish. I agree. I think that's how close it is. He's still a great actor, but there's only so many times he can jump around as...
He just can't.
Yeah.
So, you know, plus, no one likes the Power Ranger suit. So if you want a really true Green Goblin... You know, maybe you'll make him CG. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is for Green Goblin, but I think we're pretty much confirmed Green Goblin. So we got two at least. We got Doc Ock. We got Green Goblin.
I wonder if they're gonna put him back in the Power Ranger suit just because it's recognizable, but that will just be a different guy. And William Dafoe himself is only gonna have like 2 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, I could see that. You know what I could see them doing? They could do the Tony Stark thing, where we see inside the helmet or the face mask, so we can have Willem Dafoe like in a booth recording his face capture, and the rest of the time is just voiceover.
Yeah, that's why I think the laugh is there. I think they're kind of telling you what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, it's Willem Dafoe. So I think concrete confirmation, no question, Doc Ock, Green Goblin. Soft confirmation, but thanks to outside sources, Electro. So those are certainties for me.
All right, so now we're getting into the reaching territory of the other three members.
Yes.
People are seeing an explosion in sand and assuming Sandman.
Right. Now, again...
An actor that has not been confirmed or anything.
But with good reason, it's Thomas Hayden Church. I feel like... You know, listen, I like Sideways as much as everybody else and Wings, but not everybody's like, yes, Thomas Hayden Church is back. Plus, he's like everyone that was a villain in Spider-Man, they're old. You know?
What if, and I'm thinking this because there also is a pseudo confirmation, well, people are reaching for this one, but they're saying that there's a lizard teaser on the trailer.
Yes.
I've seen that. I don't know if I believe it, but... If you're cutting costs, William Dafoe in a booth, okay? Because in rumor mill, we're getting Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Alfred Milano, Tom Holland, Doctor Strange. Your budget's going up.
Just for actors alone, yes.
Yeah. What if Sandman, Lizard are just CG?
I think that makes the most sense, right? I mean, especially
you wouldn't even need them to voice over because they could just all growl. You don't even need actually them to come back.
No. No, that's true. And, you know, maybe going through the multiverse changes their faces or something, whatever. But, like, the reality is you could easily have them show up, be a menace, and then go away.
Yeah.
My concern is that there won't be a big Sinister Six fight, and that instead Spider-Man will be encountering six villains throughout. So maybe he'll bump into the Lizard and then jump through a portal and end up in another timeline or reality. So we see Lizard, but Lizard isn't bumping elbows with Green Goblin and Doc Ock. You know?
The way it's looking so far, I feel like that's going to be the bulk of the movie, but I do feel like it would be a horrible finale to just not have everyone get pulled through.
I feel like
maybe
right,
he's
right?
gonna maybe at first it's going to be Doc Ock, and Doc Ock will follow him through the portal, realize what's going on, and start grabbing each villain.
I think you might be onto something, because if you're going to make this movie, and each movie is kind of like a miracle it's ever made because of how much working parts and how much it costs, and plus post-COVID. So at this point, you might as well go for broke and put it all in there. That's why I'm entertaining the idea that Charlie Cox's Daredevil might come back. And I don't mean necessarily that it'll be Daredevil, but at the very least, it's like, well, we need a lawyer. Everybody loves Charlie Cox. Why bother? We already cast J. Jonah Jameson again. Like, why bother messing with perfection? He's Matt Murdock. End of story. He is Matt Murdock in this one scene. He never comes back. He never dresses as Daredevil. Like, it's why I'm thinking, like, just go for broke. Just put it all in there. Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
it's kind of right that too.
Right? Like villains from other franchises. Spider-Man from other franchises. Doctor Strange. Hell, at the end, who else can we throw in? Like, Spider-Man's fighting the Sinister Six. He's dealing with his 3 Spider-Men. They're all like, we're our responsibility. And then Spider-Man's like, yeah, the difference between me and you is that I have friends. And then, like, the Avengers show up. Like, Anthony Mackie shows up, and Brie Larson is there.
You're just going all in.
Strange. Yeah, like, go it, like, make it like Civil War, where it's like, it's Avengers 2.5. It's Avengers 5,
So, okay, we got 2 CG characters.
Yes,
we have 2
CG.
3 potential confirmations on actors.
Right, so now we're up to 5.
Yes, who's the 6?
I think it's Vulture.
Oh, yeah, there has been rumors that he's been on set, too. The Vulture.
Yeah.
I was like, as much as I would love to see Mysterio, who actually is a member of the Sinister Six, show up, I don't think the whole thing is that he's dead. Now, I do think we might get some kind of a teaser that he's alive.
I would expect, because it's very flimsy that he's dead.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly it. Like, they're pinning all of this on him. It's the best illusion ever.
Right.
Didn't they do that comic plot at one point where Spider-Man killed Mysterio?
He killed somebody. There's a plot called Web of Death, but not the other Web of Death. This is a book called Web of Death, where he thinks he suffocated somebody with his webbing, and so he's wanted for murder. There's a lot of stories where Spider-Man's thought to be dead, or there's a lot of stories where Spider-Man's thought to be a murderer, and Mysterio is in some way connected. But I don't recall a story where Mysterio like fakes his own death. There's a Daredevil story where he kills himself, and it's not quite an illusion, but in any case, whatever. I don't know. I would say I want Mysterio in it just so that you set them up. You cast Vulture, you cast Mysterio. Those 2 are Sinister Sixers. Put them in there.
What if Lizard isn't there? Because this is just people guessing. Same thing as Sandman. What if they're not there? And it is Mysterio and Vulture.
Yeah, it's Mysterio. I'm thinking, Mysterio, Vulture, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and Electro. That's like
if they were somehow able to get the budget within reason and got all these actors to do their own 10-minute cameos.
Yep.
Yeah. Who would then be the 6th? If we discount
who would then be the 6th?
Yeah.
That's a great question. Kraven the Hunter would be a good pick, because he's always been a Sinister Sixer, and Kraven the Hunter's getting his own movie from Sony.
That's true. This would be a great way to set it up. Who's this guy that I've never seen in any movie? I am Kraven.
Yeah.
So gay.
I'm doing... Yeah, exactly. Because Lizard could just be Spider-Man is, I don't know, in the Amazing Spider-Man universe, and he bumps into Lizard, because I don't remember if Lizard dies at the end of that movie. I don't
Everyone
remember.
does in every movie, so that doesn't mean
right.
anything.
He's probably dead, but he grows it back. Lizard's a regenerative, whatever. But
the only one I could tell you, I don't think we'll see. I don't think Morbius.
No, we're not going to see Morbius.
I don't think they're ever going to put Jared Leto on a team movie again. Like, after all the rumors of what he did in Suicide Squad.
Oh my God, yeah. I mailed everyone blood. Like, no, I don't think that's going to work.
It's like, look, you're a great actor, but we need you to not work with other people. Let's do a solo movie for you.
Right?
Margot Robbie has a restraining order. I don't think she does. It's a joke, but
of course. I would expect a Venom tease.
I could see like a symbiote.
Yeah.
But I could see it just being a tease, because as much as I want Spider-Man to fight Venom, Venom is making the money. They're
It's
not going to put him in until it's like, oh, Venom didn't do so well in his last movie. Hey, grab that Spider-Man kid, put him in the next one. Like,
oh yeah, no, I think that in a move that is so counter to Sony's usual MO, they're being pretty patient with Venom. So, yeah, I think it's more my expectation of this movie being like, oh, life's too short, put it all in there. That maybe there'll be a post-credits with Venom. And it'll probably be something like, they were shooting Venom 2, and they had Tom Hardy, like, on set, and they're like, oh, pick up this Daily Bugle and just look at it and then crumple it up looking all mad. And then that's what they put at the end of the movie.
Yeah, that would totally work. Kind of like what they did with Deadpool and the X-Men movie.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we just happen to all be in the same studio lot right now. Why don't we just walk over and film this moment?
Exactly. Just shoot in the hallway, open the door, close it, and then that's the end of the shot. Like, it cost us nothing to shoot this. Same deal with this.
What do you guys think in the comments down below? Let us know, because we're really curious what your thoughts are. Who are the rumored... I keep saying rumored, because I just know somebody's going to come back to this video in 6 months.
Oh, well, because here's the other thing, right? Like, I'm going for broke. I'm like, it's all in there. Not just Sinister 6, Sinister 12. Everybody's in it. Daredevil's going to be in it. The Avengers are going to show up. Like, everybody's in this movie. It could be that it's all a misdirect. Spider-Man has to deal with, like, maybe 4 or 3 individual villains.
Yeah.
Maybe Doc Ock is a hero in this movie. Like, and the whole damn thing is just one kind of like intimate analysis of who am I as a person. Well, and that's what
you need to figure out who you are. That's the whole plot here. Like, you're trying to let two lives. So
exactly. So, there could be big set pieces where Spider-Man has to fight Doctor Strange and all of that, but I don't know. I'm in the big camp. I'm in the it's all happening camp.
I think so too, just because Sony likes money, and Spider-Verse, a cartoon, made a bunch of money, so they're like, oh, what do we do with live action?
Seriously. And first Oscar, so,
So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. We are absolutely Marvel and DC. My name is Benny. That is Salad. If you like this style of content, check back daily. We are covering all of your favorite superhero-themed stuff, be it Netflix, Marvel, DC, or whatever, and sometimes, occasionally, other shows and movies. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next time right here.